For many people, weight loss isn't just a matter of willpower or calorie counting. It's a struggle deeply influenced by hormones that regulate metabolism, appetite, and energy balance. In weight-resistant individuals, hormonal patterns such as elevated insulin, leptin resistance, or suboptimal thyroid function can create conditions where the body actively resists shedding fat. These biological factors complicate conventional weight loss strategies and can make sustained progress feel out of reach. Yet, even in the absence of significant weight change, dietary improvements still yield powerful health benefits, offering hope and motivation for those whose bodies don't respond predictably to diet and exercise. Insulin, a hormone produced by the pancreas, helps shuttle glucose into cells and plays a key role in fat storage. In insulin-resistant individuals, a hallmark of prediabetes and metabolic syndrome, cells stop responding efficiently to insulin, causing the body to produce even more of it. Chronically high insulin levels promote fat accumulation and block fat breakdown, making weight loss efforts less effective. Likewise, leptin, a hormone released by fat cells, normally signals fullness to the brain. But in leptin resistance, the brain doesn't get the message, leading to persistent hunger even when energy stores are sufficient. This can create a cycle of overeating and frustration despite best efforts to change behavior. Thyroid hormones also contribute to this metabolic resistance. The thyroid gland regulates resting metabolic rate, the amount of energy the body burns at rest. In cases of hypothyroidism, where the thyroid is underactive, metabolism slows, energy levels dip, and weight gain becomes more likely. What's particularly challenging is that many individuals with mild thyroid dysfunction may not meet clinical thresholds for treatment, yet still experience a sluggish metabolism that complicates weight regulation. Despite these physiological roadblocks, the encouraging reality is that health can improve significantly even if the scale doesn't move. Studies show that reducing processed carbohydrates, increasing fiber and protein intake, and supporting micronutrient balance can help regulate insulin and improve leptin signaling. In some cases, these dietary shifts lead to modest weight changes over time. But even when they don't, they often result in better blood sugar control, lower triglycerides, improved liver function, and decreased inflammation. These are real, measurable outcomes that reduce long-term disease risk, even if body weight remains relatively unchanged. This understanding also reframes the purpose of dietary change. Rather than focusing solely on weight as the goal, it emphasizes internal healing and hormonal rebalancing. Many people find this shift in perspective relieving, especially those who've spent years stuck in cycles of dieting with little visible return. When the body is hormonally resistant to weight loss, traditional metrics can feel invalidating, but markers like fasting insulin, hemoglobin A1C, CRP, or TSH can offer a more accurate picture of health progress. It's important, however, to recognize that hormonal resistance is not an excuse to abandon self-care. It's a reason to tailor it more intelligently. In some cases, medical interventions like thyroid hormone replacement, insulin-sensitizing medications, or structured nutritional therapy may be necessary to support metabolic recovery. But for many, consistent dietary patterns emphasizing whole foods, anti-inflammatory fats, and steady blood sugar support are sufficient to gradually restore hormonal balance over time. The challenge is that these shifts don't always produce immediate or visible results. Weight-resistant individuals often face social stigma or medical dismissal when their efforts don't translate into weight loss. Yet their biology may be working against them, not their discipline. This is why it's critical for healthcare professionals to look beyond weight alone and to offer encouragement and support for the changes that truly matter. Hormones may slow the process, but they don't make it futile. Even in cases where the body holds tightly to fat, it's still possible to improve health, reduce disease risk, and increase vitality through targeted, hormone-aware nutrition. This isn't about defeat, it's about redefining success. And for weight-resistant individuals, that redefinition can make all the difference between giving up and finally moving forward.